Money and Banking, presented by Camille Mendoza, Margot Bangcud, Maria Victoria Fatima Villahorta, and Princess Diane del Rosario. My name is Camille Mendoza and I'm the first presenter. Back in the 1980s, Cyndi Lauper sang how money changes people and their personal relationships for the worse. There is a saying that no man is an island. But Cyndi Lauper has an intriguing point. It cannot be denied that this is not true. For us students, no money means no allowance, and no allowance means nothing to spend for food, or going out, or going to school. Economists would agree to this quote and with Cyndi Lauper because money changes anything important in the economy. So what is money? According to Milton Friedman, money is whatever is generally accepted in exchange for goods and services, accepted not as an object to be consumed, but as an object that represents a temporary abode of purchasing power to be used for buying still other goods and services. Money has main uses. First is medium of exchange. Without money, agents have to trade by barter, appliances and valuable stuff in exchange for something you want. It can be pretty difficult dragging around enormous things around, such as appliances. At least with money, it is in the form of paper and is not heavy. The second main use of money is store of value. An example here is if Pedro is a fisherman and there is no such thing as money. He needs to buy quick or his fish rots and it loses its value. But if there is money, he can sell his fish and keep the money until he finds something he wants to purchase. The third main use is unit of account. Apples, oranges, and legal services cannot be measured together without assigning them a single unit of valuation. With money, their values can be added, hence monetary value.
I am Margot Bangcud, the second presenter. What is money technically speaking? Technically speaking, money is anything that can be used as a medium of exchange such that its value can be stored and accounted for, so that it can be used as medium of exchange for further transactions to come. Money changes everything, especially the economy. Over 150 years ago, most financial institutions printed money and gave it intrinsic value by packing it with gold. For example, Banco ni Juan keeps 10 ounces of gold, prints 10 pieces of paper, and each piece says that Banco ni Juan promises that each piece of paper redeemable for 1 ounce of gold. To that extent, agents became willing to use this piece of paper as medium of exchange, store of value, and unit of account. What is fiat money? Fiat money is currency that a government has declared to be legal tender, but it is not backed by a physical commodity. The value of fiat money is derived from the relationship between supply and demand rather than the value of the material that the money is made of. People honor them because they are backed by gold or some commodity. The Philippine peso is honored because ang salaping ito ay bayarin ng Bangko Sentral at pinananagutan ng Republika ng Pilipinas.
I'm Maria Victoria Fatima A. Villacorte and I will discuss central bank and its monetary tools. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas is the central bank of the Philippines. The central bank is the bank of banks for two main functions. The first function is that it oversees and regulates the banking system. The main rationale behind this is the need of a central institution to police financial institutions, to manage financial wealth so as to protect consumers, firms, and even government. The second function is to create money and regulate its supply in the economy. The rationale behind this is the need of a general institution that manages the financial side of the economy, whether it ultimately targets inflation, growth, and employment, foreign exchange rate, or any combination of the three. Basic ways to regulate money. First is reserve requirement. Central banks mandated minimum fractional reserve that banks must keep available to account holders. Fractional reserve is the actual reserve that banks hold per peso deposit. Second, the scout window. The facility of the central bank where banks can come to them to borrow. If banks charge interest when individuals, firms, and government borrow, the central bank also charges banks that borrow from it. And lastly, open market operation. Referred to the purchase and sale of the central bank in the market of financial assets, usually government bonds.
I'm Princess Diane Del Rosario. I'm here to discuss about the money multiplier. What is money multiplier? It is the amount of money that is generated by the financial system for 1 peso of another money in circulation.